Now that so many Americans won't be getting their SNAP benefits this weekend, I've seen all sorts of videos, and I'm sure all of y'all have. Videos of people on the right basically having no sympathy, being like, you should get a job. Where'd your SNAP benefits go from last month? Blah, 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 blah. And it's just really ugly. And I think it's hilarious that you would begrudge someone SNAP benefits, but then be completely fine with a DOD that doesn't pass an audit. Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, they're getting millions of dollars in government contracts. But you would begrudge someone who can't afford food. That just seems really silly to me. I've never been on food stamps. I've never been hungry. My husband has. He has a very clear memory of worrying that his dad needed to eat the food so that he could go to work and make money, and wondering where he was going to get food. Was he legitimately going hungry? No, but he was a child who had that fear. And that's the problem, is that we're talking about children. Yeah, maybe their parents suck. I don't know. Maybe they're drug addicts. Maybe they dropped out of high school. I don't know. You're okay with kids starving because their parents are poor? Doesn't that seem weird? Especially when there's a Venn diagram of the people who feel that way and then also claim to be pro-life. It's contradictory. You know, there's that story about if you're at a pizza party and there's not enough pizza for everybody, there are people like me who will either not take the pizza or just take one slice because there's not enough. And then there are people like Republicans who will take 2 or 3 pieces because they want to make sure that they get theirs. And I just feel like this ugliness is just so sad, because I think people who support Donald Trump and everything that he's doing right now are so repugnant. I would shiver if my children were near them. You would have been the good Nazis in Nazi Germany. And I'm not being incendiary. This is fascism. However, I want you to have a good wage as well. I don't want you to go hungry. I want you to have free health care. I want your life to be as happy as it can be. I wouldn't begrudge that for you. But yet, you would take it away from your fellow Americans. I just don't want to have a conversation with them and listen to the lies and bullshit rhetoric that they repeat.